26 held in Glasgow, Scotland, UK in November 2021. Since its inception, Wayne has gained tremendous momentum, with 70% of the over 14,500 on-state actors involved coming from Europe, including 243 of the top corporate climate leaders in the
Philippines is a committed member of the ECCP and one of the largest biotech companies and provider of in vitro diagnostics, has always been and always wants to be in the future. A company which positively contributes to the sustainable development of.
Alongside our many partner organizations, which we have over 20 already in the campaign, these accelerators have helped us mobilize over 14,000 members in the to date. These individual members, ranging from banks, companies, follow robust science-based methodology as they work towards net zero, a criteria that we call the 5 Ps, starting with a pledge, moving to a plan, proceeding on targets, and then ending with publishing and doing net zero around policy and persuade.
5 degrees Celsius and avoid the very worst of climate change, but only with dramatic immediate climate action. 2030, and we're looking at a 6-year timeline here, is really very ambitious in every aspect, wherever you look at it, because we're looking at a 50% reduction in emissions across all scopes. So this is scopes 1, 2, those that are within control of the organization, as well as scope 3, which is something that they are indirectly responsible, but actually is passed on to their consumer campaign. Next slide. And so what are the gaps right now? Climate Tracker Asia, I think representative.
So an ecosystem approach fundamentally changes the work of funders, influencing strategy development, implementation, and learning and evaluation alongside grantees and partners. We have to develop a strategy that does not only based on internal perspectives, but will also consider multiple perspectives from across the ecosystem. We need to develop a strategy from an internal strategy and unveiling externally to co-creating strategy with grantee and ecosystem partners.
Role to play, media has an important role to play, chambers of commerce, industry, health sector, and NGOs. I believe we play an important role in the race to net zero. There are over 300,000 registered NGOs in the Philippines alone. And harness the power of those passionate people organizations. I believe we are able to capitalize on this and get people together, establish partnerships, collaborations, have a voice in the discussion, influence policy both at the government level as well as at the industry level, and get the conversation going. But more importantly, I think we are able to implement actual programs that can help contribute to the reduction of carbon emissions. At Assist, we are launching a big program. It's called Sustainability. It is, first of all, introducing concepts and preparing the future workforce with green skills to be able to meaningfully engage in green jobs.
And that is why today I congratulate the European Chamber of Commerce of the Philippines, because as we speak now, you're touching the life of more than 10 million OFW. You're touching the life of more than 5,000 victims, family victims of Accelerator. And yearly, we have a staggering amount of more than 60 billion pesos, around 66 billion pesos losses due to climate. Coming from different groups, we will be symbolically distributing the 1 million cook stove program for marginalized Filipinos.
By our Sustainability Master Plan. This involves accelerating our transition to a low-carbon business model, enhancing water conservation, improving resilience, and fostering circular economy. As a leading player in the hospitality industry and one of the largest lodging operators in the Philippines, pleased to share today some of the initiatives that we're doing here in the Philippines. As mentioned by Don earlier, we're actually fortunate to be part of Capital Land, and we're one of the hospitality group that has a robust framework in terms of sustainability, and which allows us to actually lead the way amongst the hospitality players here in the Philippines.